Hey guys, this is Aditya Verma and welcome to another video. So I know many of you may be speculation or excitement relating the announcement of the Galaxy Note 9 which is going to happen at an event in Brooklyn on the 9th of this month. And with the accidental leaking of the official trailer of the Galaxy Note 9. I guess that speculation has grown even further. So let's get to the final leaks and rumors regarding the Galaxy Note 9. So the most important thing that is highlighted in the Galaxy Note 9 is the S Pen. So the S Pen is going to be in a different golden color. The color of the S Pen is going to be different than of the Note. Samsung has added this S Pen in many advertisements a lot of times, and we can speculate that there will be a big improvement in the S Pen this year. So it is said that the S Pen in the Galaxy Note 9 is going to have a Bluetooth connectivity. That means that you can take photos, control music, and many more things with this S Pen, according to a popular leaker called Ice Universe. And it is said that now you can use a stylus even meters away. But a thing which is really confusing me is about the charging of this S Pen. Because it's Bluetooth, it needs to have its own battery. And I wonder if the S Pen is going to charge internally or if it will have another charging system. But Ice Universe says that the charging of this S Pen will be a unique way. So now let's get to the design of this new Galaxy Note 9. So it is said that the front of the Galaxy Note 9 is said to be identical. With no major differences. However, the back is going to be different with a dual camera setup and a flash, and underneath of this would be the fingerprint scanner. That design looks a bit awkward, but let's see where it goes. On the bottom of the phone we can see that's a USB-C by which you will be charging your phone. There's also a headphone jack which will be a relief and may not be a surprise to many of you. And there's a speaker and a microphone. On the left there are the power and volume buttons, and on the right is the Bixby button. So many of us complain to Samsung about the accessibility of the Bixby button. Basically the thing is you keep hitting the Bixby button instead of the volume button. The phone will have a rectangular shape and there will be a glass back and a metal frame. So let's get to the dimensions of the phone. The Note 9's dimensions are going to be 161.9mm by 76.3mm by 8.8mm instead of the Note 8 162.5 by 74.8 by 8.6mm. Here we can notice that the Note 9 is going to be smaller than the Note 8, however is going to be more thicker than the Note 8 because it has 8.8mm thickness rather than the Note 8 8.6mm thickness. Screen size is going to be 6.4 inch. It will have a Quad HD Plus Super AMOLED panel. So it will have a 2K 1440p display with the resolution being 2960 by 1440 pixels. The pixel density is going to be 541 ppi. The phone is going to have an aspect ratio of 18:5:9. Now let's get to the camera, and that's where the phone is going to be similar to the Note 8. The Note 9 is going to have the same camera setup as the Note 8 with dual 12 megapixel cameras. The primary camera having f1.5 and f2.4 and the secondary camera having an aperture of f2.4. So we can notice that there is variable aperture on the Note 8 similar to the S9 and S9 Plus. And the front camera is going to have a 8 megapixel resolution. It said that this phone will have dual pixel technology similar to the Google Pixel 2 and XL. Note 9 is going to have more software based changes to the camera than the hardware. So you can expect much more quality photos and videos with the same hardware as the Note 8. The phone is going to have 4K 60 FPS and there is going to be optimization to the stabilization. The phone is going to have improved low light performance too. So about the RAM, the phone is going to have two varieties of RAM, that is 6GB and 8GB. And about the storage, and this is where the Note 9 really kicks it up here, because the Note 9 have three varieties and the base variety is 128GB. Yes, that's true, and the other two varieties are 256GB and mass 512 512 GB, and that's a pretty awesome thing here. And another thing here is that, so if you have a 512 GB storage here, and you can add a 512 GB expandable storage, which is going to lead it to a 1 TB storage in total. So there are going to be 3 variants of the phone here. The first variant is 6 GB plus 128 GB. The second variant is 8 GB plus 256 GB, and the third variant is 8 GB plus 512 GB. And Galaxy Note 9 is going to have an octa-core CPU, which is powered with the Snapdragon 845 and an Adreno 630 as its GPU. Apparently, Samsung is planning to use a Snapdragon 845 chip in USA and South Korea, and the Exynos chip in the other places. OS is going to be Android 8.0, and you will have a Samsung user experience on top. You will have a massive 4000 mAh here, which is a great. And about the charging, we talked about the charging is going to have USB-C, and the wireless charging is also said to be improved. But there's a patent by Samsung which FCC filed, and that is a wireless charge which will have 12 volts, 2.1 amperes, and that's a great thing. And about the speaker system, the phone is going to have a stereo speaker system here. The first speaker is going to be at the earpiece, and the second speaker is going to be on the bottom of the phone. So we can expect better speakers on the Galaxy Note 9 in contrary to the Galaxy Note 8. And about the Bixby here, so Samsung is planning to use the Bixby 2.0 here with new features here, such as a new user experience, a much more natural human integration. It is said that the Bixby 2.0 is designed by Samsung and Viv, which is a group of former Apple employees which was acquired by Samsung. We all know that the Bixby's user experience was quite bad. I guess Samsung will improve that with the Galaxy Note 9. So about the colors are going to be the same as the Note 8 with the midnight black, coral blue, lilac purple. So about the security, phone is going to have a fingerprint scanner, which you talked about earlier, and it is also going to have an iris scanner system. And it is said that the iris scanner in the Galaxy Note 9 is more improved. About the brightness, some sources say that the brightness in the Galaxy Note 9 is said to be 1150 nits, which is quite a lot, and that the phone is going to be more visible in direct sunlight. So about the weight, we talked about a lot of amazing features of the Galaxy Note 9. Because of all this, it's going to have more weight than the Galaxy Note 8. Let's talk about the material here. The phone is going to have Gorilla Glass up front. The price. The price of the phone is said to be more costlier, more than $1,000, about $1,200 for the 512 GB version. And I think it's totally justifiable if you want a phone that could have a storage up to 1 TB. For the release date, the phone is said to come to stores by the end of August. A report by Korean Herald says that the phone will have a NPU, Neural Processing Unit, and Fortnite, the popular multiplayer game, is said to come exclusively on the Galaxy Note 9. Fortnite is going to be exclusive to the Galaxy Note 9 for 1 month. The Galaxy Note 9 Unpacked event is going to happen at Brooklyn, New York at 11 p.m. EST. So that's it. Final leaks and rumors about the Galaxy Note 9. I hope you found it useful. If you found it useful and found this video interesting, make sure to hit the like button and click subscribe. And when you hit subscribe, don't forget to hit the post notification button so that you get notified about all my future videos. Make sure to comment down below if you are planning to buy the Galaxy Note 9. And that's it for now. It's Aditya Verma signing out. Peace.